everyone, it's Hayes, and in today's video we're going to be discussing some theories I have for Natalie in Season 6. Now, she's been mentioned in other theory videos I've done after recreation, but this one will be dedicated to her, and oh my god, I can't believe it's taken me this long to write about Queen Natalie.
All hail the Queen.
So from the end of Season 2 up until Season 4, Natalie was very much on the villain side, but at the end of Evolution in Season 5, right at the start, she was like, "Baby, baby, I've had enough, you're useless." She did willingly get akumatized in passion though, and she also did try to murder Gabriel in confirmation, ? I think it was murder she was going for. I don't know, what else would you do with a crossbow?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Where are your parents?
Either way, Natalie looks like she's finally having some rest and relaxation after the chaos of the past year and how depressing it's been ever since Emily got ill, and I definitely think Natalie, and to be fair, everyone else in the post-wish scenes of recreation are very much like, it's all over now, I can relax.
But not for long!
That was me, but at the end of Season 4, like it was my first season making videos of the show, finished my video for Strike Back, I was like, it's over, I'm done, did the whole first season. And then 6 days later the episode titles came out. Who made that decision? Anyway, Lyla will be here with the Butterfly Miraculous to start this all over again, yay! And while I'm 90% sure Natalie won't know it's Lyla, although I do think Natalie could know her identity, Natalie's priority in Season 6 is going to be protecting Adrien. She's always been there for him during the show, which kicked up a few notches in Season 5 in episodes like Passion and Transmission and Protection, and with both of his parents gone and the Butterfly Miraculous being used again, Natalie will be like, do not go anywhere near my sweet summer child. And I think in order to do this, she could step back into anti-hero territory and basically do anything, regardless of whether or not it's ethical or moral, in order to protect Adrien, especially if she ends up finding out that Lyla is the new holder, or not even that necessarily, just finding out that this new holder knows that Gaby Baby used to be Hawk Daddy. Now, Natalie doesn't necessarily need to know it's Lyla or Stacy or Edna Mode for that, but Lyla has no allies and she will need some help to win. So I think Lyla, disguised with the Butterfly Miraculous, could perhaps approach Natalie and threaten her with telling Adrien who Gaby Baby was in order to get Natalie to help her, to blackmail her basically. Gaby Baby had Natalie's help and then Tomaway's eventually, but as far as we know, Lyla has no allies, and with all of her lies, I doubt she's against blackmail, and she's going to need some help, and I'm sure Lyla has also worked out by now that Natalie used to be Mayura, which, oh my god, side note, can we see her just one more time? She is absolutely gorgeous.
Stunning.
So I think Lyla will basically threaten Natalie into helping her, and if she doesn't, she will tell Adrien who his dad was, and also by extension, that Natalie knew and she had also helped him, and I do think Natalie will agree to protect Adrien. The poor boy's been through enough, his family is all gradually dying around him, and I don't think he could emotionally handle finding out who Gaby Baby was, and that Natalie helped him. However, even though she'll agree to help Lyla, I think she'll also be working to get the Butterfly Miraculous to remove the threat from Adrien. Working with Lyla protects him in the short term, but getting the Butterfly Miraculous back will protect Adrien in the long term. And speaking of all this protection, I think Natalie will be moving more firmly into Mother territory. She was Gabriel's assistant, but he is dead, obviously. So unless Amelie needs an assistant, and she seems to be moving to Paris, I think, unsure, I think the two of them will basically be Adrien's co-parents, and yes, I know a lot of you want them to date, which, to be fair, is not my favourite ship, but I'm not against it. But like, if Natalie was Amelie's assistant too, what would she be assisting her with? I would assume neither of them will be running the Gabriel fashion line. I'm assuming it's just going to be closed, never mentioned again. I'm not expecting anything else, to be fair. But I do think it could be an interesting storyline to explore if they do keep it in, if it's passed to someone else, a new character, or maybe Audrey. I think it could be interesting. And Adrien, I assume, will be also quitting more of his activities, so Natalie won't need to manage them. He already stopped modelling last season, and between fencing, piano and Mandarin, I'm not sure which three of those Adrien actually enjoys. He's just like, yeah, I gotta do them. I'm not sure if he actually enjoys any of them. So assuming he maybe quits one or maybe even two or even all three, his schedule might be even less hectic to manage. So that's basically it. Natalie will become even more of a mum figure to Adrien than she has been since she'll be out of a job. Oh my god, Natalie, please get a part-time job at the bakery. Oh my god, dreams coming true. I'd die if I saw that. But then when Lyla comes looking for allies and blackmails her, Natalie will step back in anti-hero territory to protect Adrien. But of course, it will all be for nothing because Lyla will reveal to Adrikins what his dad and Natalie did, and probably also throw Tomaway, Felix, Kagami, and Marinette under the bus to get Adrien on her side. And after that, I really don't know how Natalie and Marinette and the others will win Adrien back over. Or, you know, failing Lyla telling Adrien, Ladybug just tells Cat Noir and he's like, oh, okay then. So there you go, besties, that's what I think Natalie will be up to next season. Just a really, really, really protective mum, basically. Of course, I would love to know what you think, and I will see you in the next one.